a company called Aldebaran, which is complicated to say. This little guy is called Now, N-A-O. So you have a lot of video on YouTube on this one. And we asked the company to develop an amazing interface to interact with the robot. What does it mean, interact? It means that the robot has in his mind already all the compartments, all the behavior are inside his head. The only things that we do here is we connected these tablets on the cloud to a server, and this robot is also connected on the cloud to a server. So I'm just sending an instruction to the XMPP server outside of the building and ask him to execute the compartment that he has in his mind. So he can do many things. He can talk, he can walk, he can recognize face, he can recognize object, he can play football. Yes, he's a leader of the championship humanoid Robocup, so which is amazing. Really, it's very complex because football is you have to interact with the object, you have to stay in a space, you have to be careful about many things. So let's try very little basic things, which I will ask him to talk a little bit. So, talk, of course, he can talk in 7 languages. He can talk better than me. He can talk in Italian. He can talk in Spanish, in French, in German, in English, of course. This robot is French, but let's try with an Italian sentence.
Buongiorno, mi chiamo Now. Sono molto contento di accogliervi nel nostro istante ora vi mostrerò cosa riesco a fare per sorprendervi.
Okay, as you can see, it's really text to speech. It's not voice recorded, which is really things very important. So we can say the same in English. I pre-tape the text here, and I will ask him to say the same in English.
Hello, my name is Now. I'm very happy to be here with you at Mobility for Business.
Okay, that's not the right place, but it's okay. I will ask him to stand up. So this is for the power. So his Wi-Fi connected. So let's try. So maybe we can have some issue. Of course, he has very amazing compartments. Oh, this one is amazing. Let's try this one. Yes, when he's happy, he's interacting with me. And I will ask him something very basic. It's just to stand up. So I'm sending the instruction to the server and back to his mind and ask him to execute the instruction. Well done. So it seems to be very easy, but it is not, because he has to know in which position he is when he is starting to move. So he has a lot of sensor here, and he has a gyroscopic sensor also. So it means that he is falling like this. I'm doing bad things. He knows that he just fall, and he needs to stand up. If I ask him to stand up again, he knows how to do it. Well done. I can do the same. He's falling down on the front. It's a challenge. I didn't test this before, so let's try again. Now let's see if you recognize that he's falling just in front of him. Oh, well done. He is like me in the morning, waking up on the bed. Well done. So when he did well, he's really a nice presenter. Of course, he is making the show. Yeah. So he's also a good imitator. He can tell you that I told him that we are in Italy, so he needs to know how to drive a car, because Italian cars are very famous. So he's an Italian driver. You see him? Okay, well done. So he's amazing, because sometimes when he is looking for someone, he can say, hello, come here. Yes. That's good. So let's try something something more difficult. I told you that he can recognize face, he can recognize things, object. So I will ask him to recognize Dell logo. We have here two papers. One is a Dell compellant company that Dell just bought it. It's about storage. And the other one is Case. Case, it's a company about system management. I invite you to discover it with the Dell guys. So I will ask someone to select one paper, and you should select this one, Case, okay? So I will ask him, maybe he can do it in Italian, let's try, to recognize this paper. I don't know if he can do it in Italian, I've never tested it before. Let's try. So I'm just sending the instruction to the robot. Okay, these look like ready. Let's try.
È facile, trattasi di del gaceo, giusto?
Yes, it is. Sorry, English, French difficult for me.
Ti posso dire che è un unicore leader dei sistemi di gestione su Avalanche. È veramente una formidabile soluzione per realtà di qualsiasi grandezza. Mi incoraggio a scoprirla. Dunque non esitare a porre domande al mio amico al riguardo. Hanno anche a disposizione una demo online. Vorresti giocare con un altro gioco del...
Okay. Perfect. So you can do very well Italian. Better than me, to be honest. Okay. So let's try something else. Just ask him to sit down a little bit. If we still have the connection, which seems not to be the case. Okay. No, we lost the connection. Sorry for that. So I just asked him to let him sit down. Okay, now let's just disconnect or try to disconnect. Ah, seems to be a big bug. I told you that never test the Italian version, so okay, so I think I need to restart. So I will do the demo. It takes a bit while to restart and so on. So I invite you to come back in half an hour.